the finish off to the 2021 Clash at Canyons tip-off event. Getting ready to get underway as the College of the Canyons Cougars and the Barstow College Vikings do battle for the right to be called the champion of the Clash at Canyons tip-off event for this year. I'm Matt Robinson, happy to have you along for college basketball once again here on a Saturday, as a day off between games for everybody this year. Instead of going back-to-back days, kind of split them up, and it makes for a big Saturday here at College of the Canyons, second of a triple header on the Cougar Sports Network. And the final game of this Clash at Canyons tip-off event. Barstow won their first game over Oxnard, or excuse me, over Cuyamaca in game number one of the tip-off event yesterday, and advanced their way over to the final. Head coach is Jerry Wright, his 9th season for Oxnard. For the College of the Canyons Cougars, they put up 102 points in their opening game against Oxnard, won by 20 for Howard Fisher in his 22nd season as the head coach of the Cougars. Look down at the starting lineups for Barstow: Dylan Donnelly, Peter Hollish, Christian Taylor, Mateo Fernandez Solari, and Askari Bruce. Pretty much the same starting five they had the other day. And for College of the Canyons, a bit of a change. As Howard Fisher going to go with a different starting five today. And it's kind of the group of five that really was controlling the floor yesterday in their 102-82 win. As they'll start with Caden Arnold, Quincy Arms, and then Andrew Henderson, Dylan Barrientos, and Aaron Reyes, all three of which came off the bench yesterday, and all three of which contributed to the 68 points off the bench that the Cougars had on Thursday against Oxnard College. All three had 9 points. Or excuse me, Barrientos and Henderson had 9, Reyes had 13. And so Fisher opting for a different look for the Cougars here today, who will be in their yellow uniforms with blue tops. Barstow wearing blue with some yellow trim up around the shoulders and near the neck. Should be a quick-paced game here today. Barstow likes to try and trap. Cougars want to try and run. As we are ready to get underway here from the Cougar cage, just waiting for the starting five for each side to get on the floor. As we said, second of a triple header here on the Cougar Sports Network. Make sure you join us for college football, a big top 10 matchup in the SCFA, as playoff implications all around. The Cougars at 7-1, ranked 7th, hosting the undefeated 8-0 and third-ranked Ventura College Pirates. And the winner will either secure or give themselves the inside track to the National Northern Division Championship. If Ventura wins that game, they'll lock it up. The Cougars, they need to win to keep their hopes at a championship in the playoffs alive. As the Cougars win the opening tip, an early three-pointer from Barrientos. And the Cougars get things started with a 3-point lead on their first shot of the game. Much better start than to the other night on Thursday for Canyons. Here's Mateo Fernandez Solari, little scoop of the basket, didn't go. Tip, rebound pulled down by Christian Taylor. He goes underneath, throws one up, couldn't draw the foul. And Henderson will pull down the rebound. Henderson had 9 points and 10 rebounds for the Cougars the other day off the bench. Getting the start here today. Arnold, deep three, and he got it. Back-to-back threes to open for Canyons, and they have a 6-0 lead. They don't get back on defense, though, and an easy bucket on the other end for Peter Hollish, who didn't score the other night. Missed every shot he took from the floor, but puts the bucket in. And with a minute, we have our minute off the board, we have our first foul of the ball game. So the Cougars 2 for 2 from the floor, and 2 for 2 from 3, and we'll get our first subs. Likely has something to do with the fact that guys didn't get back on defense, but Reyes off, Smith on, Hernandez off as well. as they bring Galgano in. Arnold, three, no, too short, but he's able to get to the long rebound. Barrientos will swing it to the far side. Arms three-pointer didn't go. Rebound battled for on the inside, pulled down by Taylor, and he'll find the outlet to Mateo Fernandez-Solari. Onto the near side, Bruce put it on the floor, kicks it far wing, three-pointer on the way, too strong from Donnelly. He was good from three the other night, shot 42%, but misses his first look here today. Steal by Galgano, trying to dribble out of the full court trap that Barstow wants to set. And Barrientos will be able to break it and get across the timeline. We'll set the offense for the Cougars here. Barrientos over to Caden Arnold on the near side. Swings it back to Barrientos. He'll put up a three. Missed everything, and it goes out. It'll be Barstow basketball. Fernandez-Solari wants to drive, kicks it out. Now Hollish with it. We'll dump it off to Mateo Fernandez-Solari. He'll skip it over to Hollish. Has it taken off of him, but a foul going to be called on Caden Arnold. It'll be his first personal. It'll be the first foul on the Cougars. 6-2 here early on, just 2 minutes and 9 seconds off the clock. As Barstow will throw it into the back court. Taylor will drop it for Mateo Fernandez-Solari. Had 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for Barstow in their win over Quayameka. As Taylor with a 3 doesn't find the mark, goes out. It'll be Canyons basketball. Barstow with 77 in that first game. Made 31 shots on 89 attempts, so volume was there. As the Cougars quickly back up the floor in an easy score for Quincy Arms. It's back to a 6-point lead. Galgano nearly had the steal on the near sideline, but it'll stay with Barstow here. Vikings shot 34.8% from the floor in their opener, but just 15% from three. Donnelly was really the guy that did the work from three at 42.9. Offensive foul going to be called against Mateo Fernandez-Solari. The Cougars will get the basketball back. Smith to bring it in. We'll get it to Arnold. Back to Smith. And the Cougars trying to pass it up the floor. It's stolen by Bruce. And then he's fouled by Caden Smith, or Corbin Smith, excuse me. Be his first, and the Vikings will keep the basketball here. Donnelly will receive the inbound play. Hollish guarded by Arnold. Now Donnelly with Arms on him. We'll get it to Taylor. Taylor, nice athleticism. Spins it up underneath the basket and scores. It's a 4-point lead here for the Cougars early on. Barstow trying to trap. Cougars will send it far side. Barrientos now will back it off. You see the Vikings want to get that trap early on the floor, just inside the timeline. Cougars trying to figure out a way to move the ball around and get open looks, and there's an open look for three. Jimmy Galgano knocks it down. He shot 50% from the floor from three the other night, had 13 points in the win for the Cougars. Pulls down the board here off the miss. Will dribble it out of trouble. Wants to go with speed. Sends it up to Arms. An easy bucket for Arms. He's got 4, and the Cougars lead now is 9. So Canyons using some speed to break the trap. Have a 9-point lead. A foul called down on the floor. Arms now with 4, leading everybody. Arnold, Galgano, Barrientos each with 3 for the Cougars. Hollish and Taylor with 2, and that's all for Barstow here early on. Mateo Fernandez-Solari to get it into Hollish. Solari was very good on the floor with the basketball. Really was the guy that ran the offense. A block back by Henderson. The Cougars came up the other way, but McCray fumbled the ball on what would have been an easy layup. And the Cougars will go to work. They get it inside. Reyes under the basket, easy score. Reyes had 13 the other night, like we said, off the bench as part of that 68 points off the bench for the Cougars. It's going to be called for a foul here. Blocking foul going to be called against him. It's going to send Christian Taylor to the line. Taylor 37.5% from the foul line the other night. Led all scorers for Barstow with 28 points. Was a huge portion of the offense. And really will have to be again tonight. Missed on the first. Second is good. And again, Barstow quickly out in a trap. And this is the problem Barstow can get themselves into on the trap, though, is we saw it the other night. They started trapping against Quayameka in the second half, and were in foul trouble very quickly. Already 4 fouls here. We're not even 5 minutes into the first half. So that's the gamble you take when trapping, is DeCarmo into the game, trying to stop Barrientos. He'll throw it into the corner. McCray three-pointer, short, flat, rebound picked up by Reyes, but the putback not there. And then it's out off Barstow. It'll stay with Canyons. Cougars need to put those back here against a team in Barstow that likes to trap when they have those offensive boards. Barstow plays a little small. Donnelly, Hollish, Taylor, DeCarmo, and Solari, all guards on the floor. Cougars with at least one big man in there, in Aaron Reyes. And Henderson, who's 6'4", plays like a big down low. Certainly, even though listed as a guard, he's more of a stretch guard. So go to line and shoot 2 here. Already 6 fouls on Barstow. As Henderson knocks down the first, shot 33% from the line on Thursday. It's Andrew Henderson, the freshman out of Chatsworth. Makes them both. Lead now 12 here for the Cougars. DeCarmo will throw it ahead, and then got it back, and then a foul called against Barrientos here. So lots of whistles early on. And already the 5th foul on the Cougars. So actually 5 fouls on COC, 4 fouls on Barstow. Board was actually backwards. So 9 fouls, barely 5 minutes in. Taylor driving and lays it in. Cougars will work it around. 3-pointer on the way, no good. And then a late whistle. Foul going to be on Donnelly, so the possession will stay with COC here. Cougars have to throw it in deep. Corner 3, knocked down. Andrew Henderson with another 3, and then Reyes with an interception on a forward throw by Barstow. They want to trap. Bucket and the foul. Actually, they say it's an offensive foul. That signal from the official threw me off. Dropped the hammer like it was a bucket, but he said no, it's an offensive foul on Henderson. But But it's a 20-7 lead here early on. Just about 6 minutes into the ball game. Cougar offense flexing its muscle once again. Here's DeCarmo on the drive, kicks corner three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Conlon. He'll run it ahead, skips it inside, and the lay-in there for King Miller. Miller, part of that group that came off the bench with 68 points as a unit, had 7 the other night. Cougar offense rolling, three-pointer, no good. Rebound loose, DeCarmo able to throw it off of Griffin. And it will stay with the Vikings here. Point lead here for COC, 13-28. Barstow able to get it in. DeCarmo trying to work. Will drop it off for Kia, and he'll back it off. Jake Kia trying to work down the near side. Wanted to throw it into the corner to Christian Taylor, and it was well out of play. So it's turnover on Barstow. It'll be Canyons basketball. Conlon will walk it up the floor. Barstow in that zone, trying to find a spot to trap. Cougars want to pass out of it. They'll throw it into the corner. Now up top. Fake on the extra pass and a turnover. McCray just lost the handle. Taylor back the other way, gets the easy bucket. Lead down to 13 here. McCray trapped in the corner, able to find the open man. Conlon, step back, three-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Barstow. They want to run now. Henry, down low. Taylor, able to get around a defender. Got Smith off his feet and laid it in easy. Turnover by the Cougars. Three-pointer by Taylor, it's good. And a timeout on the floor by COC. 7-0 run for Barstow. It's 22-14 in favor of College of the Canyons. And we'll take a break.
At Jersey Mike's, we think no sub should be measured in inches long or seconds till served. A sub should be measured in moments. Time with friends. Lunch breaks unbroken. Every sub is a chance to be great. Every sub should ask the question, am I a sub or am I a sub above? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
(22-14) out of the break. Cougars with the lead, but a 7-0 run by Barstow has closed it back to an 8-point game. Cougars led by as much as 15. Here's Reyes. We'll send it to Arms. Inside to Arnold, had it stripped off him from behind by Henry. We'll send it back the other way to Carmo, wanting to stop up. Tried to skip it over to Henry and did. And now here's Kia. Works all the way to the near side wing. Up top to DeCarmo. Over to Taylor. Taylor catches. Little Euro step. Goes to the basket. Lays it in. Taylor again working here early for Barstow with 12. Cougars throw it ahead. And an easy bucket on the fast break back the other way for Galgano. So Taylor with 12. No Cougars in double figures yet. Henderson with 5 leading the way. Three-pointer on the way. Over Street. No good. Rebound pulled down by Galgano, and he's going to be fouled. And they say it's a cylinder foul against Barstow. Each team with 6 fouls, 11-16 to go. Arnold will walk it up the floor. In the corner to Griffin. Back up top to Arnold. Stops his dribble, has to work it on the near side to Arms and throws it out. That's just a bad pass by Arnold. I think he expected Arms to take a step backwards to give him some extra space. Arms did not. It was just too much heat and too far behind him. 8-point lead here for the Cougars. 10:50 to go in the first half. Kia with the basketball, throws it down low. Overstreet going to be called for a travel. Never had possession of the ball. When he did pick it up, his feet were shuffling. Arnold ahead, into the corner to Arms. And now Arnold out high. Swings it down low. Galgano looking, wants to throw it back out high to Arnold. Arnold will drive high off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Barstow, and a foul going to be called against COC. Going to put Barstow in the bonus here. Michael Henry to go to the line. Henry didn't score in his 4 minutes the other night, had a couple of rebounds and an assist. First to the 1-and-1 doesn't go. Rebound though pulled down by Barstow. Christian Taylor trying to work against Reyes. Stops and takes a jumper, misses everything. Galgano pulls down the rebound. Cougars want to run here, try and break the trap. Galgano going to be tripped, and I believe he'll go to the line here as the Cougars now in the bonus. 7 fouls on each side, 10-10 to go. So Galgano to the line for the 1-and-1. Didn't shoot a free throw the other night. Or didn't make a free throw the other night. A couple of attempts. Makes the first. Second one is good as well. So lead back to 10 here for Canyons, 26-16. Halfway through the first half. DeCarmo with the basketball, working into the paint. Takes a jumper from the foul line, didn't go. Rebound bounces around and comes to Overstreet, who will get it out to Kia, and he'll control here for Barstow. Cougars have led since the jump. Have led by as much as 15. Lead right now at 10. Jumper from about 18 didn't go for Henry. Reyes skied for the rebound. Cougars try and fast break back the other way. Good passing. Griffin underneath. Didn't finish it off. Galgano able to pull down the rebound. He throws it off the glass and it rolls in. So Galgano cleans it up. Cougars, though, don't get back on defense quickly. Luckily, Reyes back there to defend well enough against Overstreet not to draw a foul and force the miss. Here's Arms now for Canyons. Dumps it off inside. Reyes off the glass and good. Lead now up to 14 for Canyons. As a quick 4-0 run off some good passing from COC. Kia slips his man, takes a three, knocks it down. Was able to slip Dylan Griffin and knock down the three. Conlon ahead. Arms, three-pointer early in the shot clock, no. Rebound, dug out by Reyes, goes right to the rack and lays it in. Reyes with a nice start to the game. He's got 6. Galgano for the Cougars leading the way with 9. Christian Taylor with 14 leading the way as Reyes gets another three-pointer to draw. And we go back and forward here. 10-point lead for the Cougars. Griffin underneath, good little touch pass underneath to Galgano. Forces a timeout by Barstow. 34-22, 8:16 to go. 12-point lead for the Cougars here from the Cougar Cage.
So our sports medicine program here at College of the Canyons is meant to introduce students who are interested in some type of career in sports medicine. Most of my students are interested in careers as an athletic trainer, physical therapist, or orthopedic surgeon. So when they're done with our program, they will have their Associates of Science. Do you love sports? And do you take satisfaction from seeing someone go from injury all the way back to the sport that they love? Then this is a program you should definitely consider.
12-point lead for College of the Canyons, 34-22, 8:16 to go here in the first. Both teams in the bonus. Christian Taylor with 14 leading everybody on the floor. AJ Kia with 6, Peter Hollish with 2, and that is it for Barstow. Nobody else has scored for the Cougars. A bunch of different guys with points right now. Galgano with 11, Reyes with 6, Henderson with 5, Arms with 4, Arnold and Barrientos each with 3, and then King Miller with 2. As Kia fouled. Foul going to be against Reyes, I think was who they pointed at. It's going to be the second on Reyes. And it'll send Kia to the line. Did not shoot a free throw the other day. Reyes going to check out. Corwin Smith going to come back in. Kia makes the first. Everybody on the floor acted like it was just one shot, but it's a 1-and-1. Second shot good for Kia. Back to a 10-point lead. And it's going to stay with Canyons here. As they say, the basketball went off of Kia's knee. Coach Fisher, right by the official, wanted a foul. Didn't get it. And again, same thing, but it'll stay with the Cougars here. So here's Conlon trying to organize the offense for the Cougars. Griffin out high. Inside, foul line jumper, good from Corwin Smith. Lead back to 12. King Miller nearly had a steal. Read the play well, just had it roll out of his hands, was trying to tiptoe the line like a wide receiver would in football. Fortunately, unlike football, you can't make the catch and then step out after you tiptoe the line. You got to stay in the whole way. So we lost the ball, and we go back to work. Carmo. Over to Overstreet. Now to Kia. Kia wants to drive, spins. He's going to be called for a travel. Wow, good athletic play by Conlon, but then unfortunately, Smith throws it away. Smith going to come off. Zion Caston going to come on. Jumper no good. Henderson will bring it down. Henderson will pop. Good shot. Andrew Henderson now with 7. He is very much here in a game in about 14 minutes. Been a nice spark off the bench for the Cougars. As stepping on the sideline that time was Overstreet. So it's a turnover by Barstow. And it's Canyons basketball with a 14-point lead. 6:47 to go here in the first. Starters back on the floor for Barstow. The Cougars' second unit did its job. Foul going to be called on Hollish here. It'll be a 1-and-1 down the floor. for Isaiah Conlon. His first free throws of the season upcoming. Conlon, another one of those guys off the bench, had 7 points in 19 minutes for the Cougars. COC shot 48% from the floor against Oxnard as Conlon misses. Tried to pull down his own rebound, but could not. Donnelly catches in the corner. Will throw it out to Bruce. Back to Donnelly. Extra pass into the corner. Fernandez Solari knocks down the three. Griffin on the catch. There's Andrew Henderson now with it. Wants to switch places and set the offense. Conlon will back it off. 10 to shoot here for the Cougars. Miller thought about it. Now inside, jumper, easy shot for Caston, and he knocks it down. 13-point advantage here. Hollish got his man in the air, will take a three, missed it long. Cougars outlet quickly ahead. Griffin drives, throws one up, no. But Henderson on the putback. And a timeout called. Maybe just a towel needed. But Andrew Henderson showing off the athleticism. He's got 9. Lead back up to 15. 5:39 to go here in the first half. Cougars shooting 60% from the floor, 7 of 28. Just 4 of 11 from 3, but Barstow just 4 of 11 from 3 as well, so not hurting you in that front. The Vikings 10 of 25, 40% from the field. Each team with 6 turnovers. Cougars leading the rebound battle 17 to 11 right now. Fernandez Solari tried to drive. They'll try it again, and that time was hacked on the arm by Griffin, and will go to the line. So Mateo Fernandez Solari to the line to shoot 2. First of 2 is no good. Barstow shot 56% from the foul line, so splits him there. And a foul before the inbound even. Michael Henry called as he holds King Miller, and that'll send King Miller to the line. Last time down the floor, 1-1 for each side. Next foul will be in the double bonus. Miller misses the first. It's a 1-1. Nobody was playing. And Christian Taylor gets a rebound that kind of just fell in his lap because nobody was ready for it. 3-pointer, good, nice shot. Good stroke from Askari Bruce. It's back to an 11-point lead here. Caston picked off. Fernandez Solari, easy lay-in. 9-point lead now for the Cougars. As Barstow back out in a press trap again. Cougars able to pass out of it. Henderson up top now to Arnold. He'll bark out the play. Pointing directions here. We'll send it over to King Miller. Back over to Arnold. Skips it inside. Goes off the hands of Caston. Back the other way. And a lay-in on the fast break for Henry. Back to a 7-point lead. Timeout called by Canyons. 30-second timeout. Cougars want to talk about it. As the lead was 15, but it's back to a 7-point game here. Hungry, then no problem. Check out Jersey Mike's. They have the solution. Try one of their classic mouth-watering subs like the number 13 Original Italian or the number 7 Turkey and Provolone. Make sure to get it Mike's way. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. So 7-point game now. McCray back in the game. We'll send it over to Griffin. He'll stop and pop from the block and missed it. Missed it too strong. Barstow going to run back the other way. Donnelly, 3, no good. That one goes out off of Barstow. It'll be Canyons basketball. And again off of Barstow. So the Cougars will walk ahead. Get to inbound from a little further forward. McCray on the catch. Barstow again trying to trap here. Cougars able to pass out of it. Henderson now trapped in the corner. Throws it. And he gets lucky that Taylor got a hand on it and knocked it out. Otherwise, it was just a throwaway from the Cougars. So the trap again for Barstow, causing problems here. Cougars need to find a way out of it. Early on, they were good against it, but Barstow fell out of the trap for a little while and now has come back in this zone defense, and the Cougars haven't had an answer here. Galgano missed 3. Cougars will get a full reset, though, as it goes out off of a Viking. Conlon to bring it in. Wanted to skip it inside to Galgano, and he was boxed out, and it's a turnover on Canyons. It'll be Barstow basketball. So sloppy on both sides right now, especially on the Cougars side. Three-pointer no good from Henry. Cougars go back the other way. Skip pass. Conlon puts it on the floor. Good dump off on the inside. And Galgano with an easy bucket. Galgano leading the Cougars with 13 here early on. Christian Taylor with 14 leading Barstow, but hasn't scored in a while. We'd have to go back through the stat sheet to figure that out. Right on cue, a jumper, but it didn't go. I thought it was going to fall down. It was halfway down the cylinder. He gets a steal, though, and will run back the other way. Euro step around Griffin. The lay-in didn't go. Rebound bouncing off a few bodies on each side. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow with Barstow. So the Vikings will keep the basketball here. Taylor just snake bitten for the moment. Quentin Arms back in. Griffin coming off. They get it to Taylor on the inbound. Drives right to the bucket and lays it home. So, right on cue, Taylor gets his first bucket in a little bit of time. It's back to a 7-point game here. 44-37. Arms fouled on the floor, will go to the line and shoot 2. So 2 shots for Arms. Didn't have a free throw the other night. Misses on the first. Mark DeCarmo back into the game. Second from Arms is good. Eight-point lead. Good bounce pass from Donnelly. But a good challenge by Galgano to knock away the layup attempt from DeCarmo. Then Donnelly nearly had the steal on the other side as the Cougars tried to go into the corner to McCray. But he wasn't able to get it. Ball stays with COC. Off the inbound, shot didn't go. Offensive foul on the Cougars, called against Arnold. So Donnelly to the line to shoot 2. Misses the first. Second one no good as well. Cougars able to pull down the rebound. Arnold trying to dribble out of the trap. Will send it to Galgano into the corner. McCray back up top to Arnold. 15 to work here for the Cougars in their half-court set. Barstow trying to organize here. Arnold with 6. Corner 3, Arms, no good. Tip rebound didn't go as McCray tried to tip it back. And Taylor able to pull down the second opportunity and bring it up the floor. Inside a minute 30, 3-pointer on the way from Bruce, no good. Arnold pulls down the rebound and he's fouled trying to run up the floor. So Arnold will go to the line. Arnold misses the first. Cougars the other night from the foul line, 68%. So far tonight, shooting 55%. Arnold makes the second. And Galgano going to come off. Andrew Henderson back in. 1:22 to go here in the first half. Cougars come out in a full court press themselves. Barstow able to break it. Taylor fakes, puts it on the floor, drives right to the bucket and gets it in. Taylor's pretty much the guy here for Barstow. Cougars on the other side. Henderson, an easy lay-in. He's in double figures now. And then a foul coming up the floor. So Fernandez-Solari to the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. 8-point game. And a violation on DeCarmo, so wipes out the second. Turnover by the Cougars. Taylor blocked from behind. Good job by Smith to stay with him. Hollish then underneath, and he's fouled, and will go to the line. First from Hullish, no good. He's had a tough run up here at College of the Canyons. Yesterday was 0 for the 9th from the floor. Today has 2 points, 1 of 2 from the floor, but 0 of 2 now from the free throw line. Cougars quickly bring it ahead. McCray fell down, got it back, threw it away. DeCarmo trying to run back up the floor. Good job by Henderson to take it away. Smith gonna bring it ahead, but then the Cougars turn it over, and then Fernandez Solari fouled. Back and forward the turnovers go. Foul gonna go against Corwin Smith. It's gonna be his first, and it'll send Fernandez Solari to the line with 26.1. Makes the first. 7-point lead now for the Cougars, 48-41. Canyon's been stuck at 48 for a bit of time here. And Fernandez Solari makes the second. He'll check out. Kia back in. 6-point lead here for COC. Caston to bring it in, he'll send it ahead to Arnold. Had it taken out of his hands. Taylor driving, scoops, scores. 4-point lead here for the Cougars. They throw it ahead quickly under the basket. An easy lay-in back on the other side for Conlin. Running the floor back and forward. Skip pass to the far side. 5 seconds to go. Jumper from the lane, good for Henry. And that'll do it for the first half. 50-46 after 20 minutes. Take a break here from the Cougar Cage. College of the Canyons on top.
Filmmaking program at COC is one of the best programs because it has literally jump-started my career.
Most of the instructors actually have worked in Hollywood, so having instructors that have done it before and know the ins and outs, I think really helps.
We here at COC have a kind of a sandbox approach, and that is to say we've got a lot of cool equipment, a lot of great facilities. Enroll in our class and we're gonna let you play in the sandbox.
Welcome back into College of the Canyons. We get ready for second half action between Barstow and COC. A 4-point lead for the Cougars, 50-46. And they will have the basketball out of the break. First half numbers for each side. Barstow shooting 43%, 7 of 39 from the floor. Cougars 20 of 35, 57% from the floor. Barstow with 5 threes, Cougars with 4. 4 of 14 shooting 28%. Barstow 5 of 15 shooting 33%. And both teams under 60% from the foul line. Cougars 6 of 10. Barstow 7 of 15. So the Cougars in gold, moving to our right here in the second half with the basketball. Barrientos will play it over to Arnold. Into the corner, Arms, three-pointer. Good. And the Cougars start off the second half the same way they started off the first half with a 3. And then Barstow turns it over, so the Cougars will get the basketball back. Rebound battle in the first half won by College of the Canyons, 26-16. A plus 10 on the rebounds for COC. And that was somewhere where the Cougars' Arms misses an easy layup, and then Henderson fouled underneath the basket. It'll go to the line. Cougars in their first game were a plus 30 on the backboard. 63 rebounds, just gave up 33 against. So on a similar pace here today, now plus 11 on the boards. One place the Cougars have had trouble today, turnovers, 16 of them. And that has really kept Barstow in the ball game. Barstow today with 11 steals, just 3 for the Cougars. As Henderson knocks them both down. And it's back to a 9-point lead here for COC. Galgano and Henderson with 13, Arms with 8, Reyes with 6, Arnold with 4, and Barrientos, who was quiet in the first half, with just 3. Conlon, Smith, Caston, and Miller each with 2. So everybody but Griffin and McRae have scored for the Cougars. Rebound for COC. Christian Taylor has been the one running the offense for Barstow with 20. Yes, here's Barrientos with the basketball for COC. Again, Barstow trying to trap. Henderson, three-pointer, no good. Arnold tried to tip the rebound out. Fernandez Solari able to pick it up. He wants to speed it ahead. Threw it into the hands of Arnold and tipped out a play, so it'll stay with Barstow here. So we said Taylor with 20, Fernandez Solari with 9, Kia with 8, Henry with 4, Bruce with 3, Hollish with 2, and then Donnelly, Burns, Christensen, DeCarmo, and Overstreet all 0 for the night from the floor with 0 points. Here's Taylor with his 20 points, leading all scorers on the floor. Blocked by Henderson. Second blocked by Henderson. Back the other way come the Cougars. Henderson doing it all for COC here. Time for the team lead in points, playing some good defense on the inside. Couldn't catch that time, trying to spin before he caught it. It was good defense by Barstow. So another turnover by the Cougars. Donnelly wanted to take Henderson off the dribble. We'll kick it into the corner. Henry wanted to go baseline, but has to back it off. We'll skip it to Fernandez Solari. He'll back his way into the corner, working against Barrientos. Spins from the block, puts one up, and gets it to go. Good shot from Mateo Fernandez Solari. Was able to get around. And now they're going to talk about the touch here. It's actually Cougar basketball. Originally, the point was for Barstow, but the officials got together, talked about it, and we'll stay with COC here. Here's Arnold over to Conlon. To get it inside, Reyes now dumps it off, and a foul going to be called. No shot. Block going to be called against Fernandez Solari. It's going to be the fourth on Mateo Fernandez Solari. Be a tough run now for Barstow here. 17:39 to go in the ball game, and their point guard on the bench for a while here with 4 fouls. Three-pointer on the way. Conlon had it halfway down the cylinder and came out. Taylor back the other way. Gets around Arnold, but then Arnold from behind able to sweep it out of his hands. It's out off of Arnold, and it'll stay with Barstow here, but it takes away what would have been an easy bucket for Taylor, who is just flashing the athleticism, the sophomore guard out of Barstow. Inbound pass. Up and under, Donnelly lays it home. It's back to a 5-point lead. Barstow trying to trap once again. Arnold able to get it ahead. Griffin, bounce pass inside. Hernandez got one man in the air, stayed patient and laid it home. 7-point lead here for the Cougars. Henderson going to be called for a foul. Be his second. Coach Fisher not happy with that call. And then a foul called on Askari Bruce before the inbound. So it turns it back over to COC. Here's Reyes. We'll get it to Griffin. Back to Reyes. Drive, score it, and the foul. Good passing from the Cougars. Griffin feeding Aaron Reyes, and he'll go to the line to try and finish off the 3-point play. Reyes knocks it down, finishes it off, back to a 10-point lead. Cougars now come out in a full court press. They get a trap in the corner and a bucket underneath by Conlon. Lead now back up to 12. It's been a game of runs here early on. Cougars had an early run. Barstow have closed the gap a few times. And then the Cougars have gone on runs to widen it back out. It's back to a 12-point lead. The Bagian three-pointer on the way. Short, rebound inside. Henderson! Count it! And the foul. He'll go to the line. Henderson now with 15. 5 of 6 from the floor. Foul going to be called on Askari Bruce, and they'll bring Daniel Christensen into the game. So Henderson trying to follow Reyes' lead and finish this one off. Does. Henderson now with 16. Lead up to 15 for COC. Again, we talked about Mateo Fernandez Solari being on the bench with 4 fouls. It's made it much tougher on Barstow as Hollish with another miss. Cougars back the other way to Baggy into Reyes. Jumps it off. Conlon, 3, and he got it. 18-point lead for the Cougars here, 68-50. And we're not even 5 minutes into the second half. So the offense coming alive. Here to start the second half for College of the Canyons. 18 points in the second. It's an early run for COC. And a shot clock violation against Barstow. The defense doing its job. To 4 run for Canyons. Barrientos will send it over to Conlon. Into the corner. The Aggie in 3 short. The Carmo had it taken away. Conlon back up the floor, turned it over. Christensen will run it back the other way. And possession will stay with Barstow here. Kia will get it in. DeCarmo now on the dribble, working against McCray. Swings it on the floor to the near side to Christensen. Hollish now up top. Taylor, who's been very good. Step back, three-pointer, didn't go. Rebound pulled down by Galgano. Runs it ahead. Smith back to Barrientos. Far side to Maggie, an extra pass into the corner. McCray looking for 3, and he got it. 21-point Cougar lead. 71-50 with 14:10 to go. And much like the second half yesterday, the Cougar offense coming alive. The defense playing well. Also tipped out off of Barstow. It'll stay with College of the Canyons. Cougars able to pass the ball ahead. Barrientos right to the rack, lays it in. Just the second bucket of the day for Dylan Barrientos. But it pushes the lead to 23, and it's back to 20. Three-pointer from DeCarmo is good. Cougars turn it over. Taylor, Euro step, draws the foul, will go to the line. DeCarmo with his first bucket of the day on that 3. Was 0 for 4 before that first make. Taylor misses the first. 1 of 3 from the line so far today. AJ Kia in there trying to settle him down. He's mad he missed the free throw. He'll look at the second here. Makes the second, splits him. 19-point lead. Reyes looking around, wants to get the ball in, gets it to Barrientos. Foul gonna be called on Hollish. Sixth foul already on Barstow here. Barrientos able to catch, runs it ahead, and a foul on DeCarmo coming up the floor. And it'll send Barrientos to the line for the 1-and-1. First of 2 missed, so, or first of the 1-and-1 missed, so it's a Barstow basketball here. Taylor, a little stutter step, another little Euro step play, and he makes it. Used that a few times very well, and the Cougars don't have anything to defend it with, it seems. Reyes off, Caston on. King Miller back on as well. McCray off the inbound play. Will sling it over to Barrientos. Into the corner, King Miller catches, puts it on the floor, back up top. Barrientos three-pointer on the way, and he got it. Lead back up to 20. Barrientos now with 8. And the Cougars keeping the lead up at 20. Slowing down maybe a potential run from Barstow, which we've seen a few times. DeCarmo, though, right back on the other side, knocks down the 3. Barstow staying in a trap here. Cougars will throw it across the timeline. King Miller trying to drive on Kia, draws the foul. Miller makes the first of the 1-and-1. Arms back into the game. McCray going to come off. Miller makes the second. Henderson back in to take Galgano off the floor. Taylor, who's been the man, gets it to Hollish in the corner. No good. Hollish and Taylor run into each other, and the Cougars off a fast break the other way. Instead, Henderson will slow it down, dumps it. King Miller, jumper from the baseline, good. King Miller now with 6. Cougars back with a 21-point lead, 80-59. DeCarmo, sidestep 3. Didn't hit anything. Pulled down by Smith. Barrientos runs the floor, fakes the pass, extra pass. Smith, foul line jumper short. Taylor pulls down the rebound, throws it ahead. DeCarmo on the fast break. Under the basket, gets it to go. It's like a pickup game at times out there. Now a foul running back up the floor. With the pace they're playing at right now. Just running back and forward. It's going to be a foul against Taylor, his 3rd. Taylor with 3, Fernandez Solari with 4, Donnelly with 4. So you're talking about 2 of the top 5 for Barstow, both on the bench right now with 4 fouls, and their leading point getter with 3 right now. For the Cougars, only Corwin Smith in danger with 3. Everybody else with 2 or less. Barrientos makes both free throws. He'll check out. Conlon back in. Cougars with an 82-61 lead. So it's been hovering right around the 20-point mark. Cougars are a plus 20 on the season as they won by 20 the other night against Oxnard. Trying to do the same tonight here against Barstow. Hullish drives. Put it up with the right hand. Didn't get it to go. Taylor, the putback and the foul, will go to the line. So Taylor trying to finish this one off. He's got 25. Knocks it down. Make it 26. Lead now 18. Cougars get it in. Smith, though, turns it over. Threw it away on the first one. Threw it away again. DeCarmo then to the bucket. And the trap for Barstow leads to a quick 5 points. That's going to be a foul on Taylor. That's going to be his 4th. be 2 shots for Conlon here as the Cougars in the double bonus the rest of the way. That's the 4th on Taylor. Conlon knocks down the first. Second is good as well. Lead back to 18 here, 84-66. 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Cougars are led by as much as 22. Fernandez Solari back in the game. He's going to draw the foul. Foul's going to go against Joshua Gregorio, his first, as he gets his first action of the night. Fernandez Solari working against Gregorio, and then another foul called. Then it's going to go against Gregorio, back-to-back fouls, and he gets called for a block. So 2 quick fouls on the Cougars there. As another foul, and you can score the bucket. So Fernandez Solari to the line to try and finish the 3-point play here. So he's got 15 now, make it 16, knocks it down. And a run by Barstow has closed the gap back down to 15. Looks like the Cougars will get some of their starters back in the game, and then before the inbound even happens, ball wasn't even out of the official's hand yet, and they're calling a foul. So now we'll go back to work. The foul is not given, as the ball wasn't actually even in play yet. Here's Arms, dribbles around one, little Euro step into the corner. Galgano 3, no good. King Miller with the rebound. He'll put up a foul line jumper, and he knocks it down. "17-point lead for the Cougars here. Turnover by DeCarmo. Miller gonna run it back the other way and just lay it in. Fernandez Solari, foul line jumper from him is good. And then Arnold fouled by Kia. Arnold makes the first. So Taylor with 26 leading everybody. Fernandez Solari with 18, and then nobody else from Barstow in double figures for the Cougars. 4 Cougars in double figures. Henderson leading the Cougars with 16. Galgano with 13. Barrientos and Miller each with 10. And you've got a few guys approaching double figures from each side. DeCarmo with 8. Kia with 8 for Barstow for the Cougars. Conlon, Reyes, and Arms all approaching double figures. Conlon and Reyes both with 9. Arms with 8. So The Cougars will throw inside to Reyes. It went off his foot, but then Kia trying to pick it up, dribbled it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cougars here. Henderson couldn't get the put back there as he had it right under the basket and went up with the right hand, just couldn't get it to fall. Here's Henry now. Bruce onto the near side to Kia. Kia drives, throws it up, no good. Henderson will pull down the rebound. Send it up to Conlon. He's fouled and will go to the line. Conlon makes the first. Second is good as well. Lead back up to 20. Griffin back in to take over for Conlon here. Here's Mateo Fernandez Solari, drives, little scoop under the basket and scores. Easy bucket for him. Cougars trying to work it into the front court and do. Jumper from Henderson didn't go. Got his own rebound, tried to put it back, didn't go. Rolled around the rim, but then Ray is able to pull down the rebound for the Cougars. They'll back out and reset here. Barrientos, three, no. Henderson rebound, and he gets the putback. Henderson now with 18, and I believe has a double-double. Three-pointer from Donnelly on the other side. Back to a 17-point lead. Henderson now with a double-double, 18 and 10. Griffin looking for a three ball. He knocks it down, lead back to 20. Now Fernandez Solari, a deep three, no good. Pulled down by Henderson. He'll run the floor back the other way. Kicks it into the corner. Griffin again. Back-to-back threes. And it's 99-76 Cougars. The lead up to 23. Taylor dribbles it off his own foot and out. Cougar basketball. Arnold and Galgano back in. Barrientos and Dabagian back off. And for the second game in a row, barring a 7-minute shutout from Barstow, the Cougars will crest the century mark. Three-pointer, Galgano, no good. Griffin able to pull down the board. Arnold, three that was short the whole way, missed it all. So it'll be Barstow basketball. They need to go quick here. Arnold able to tip it out. I'll go with Barstow again. Fernandez Solari trying to spin through traffic. Able to get it over to Bruce, but he has it tipped out of his hands, goes off of him and out of play, and it'll be Canyons basketball. Barstow stays in the full court press here. They didn't get in it fast enough, though, so the Cougars will break the timeline. Henderson behind his back dribble, tried to dump it inside. Goes off of Galgano's foot. He'll pick it up and get it to Arnold, and he'll just back off. 15 here for the Cougars to work on the shot clock. Griffin will swing it over. They get it inside. Reyes off the glass and good. And there it is, Cougars 101. Barstow 76, second game in a row. COC with 100 points on the board. So the offense clicking. And the defense doing enough of a job to hold down the opposition here. Cougars will get it into Arnold. So we look, Taylor, Fernandez, Solari, and Donnelly all on the floor with 4 fouls for Barstow. That one just thrown out by Galgano. Donnelly, three-pointer, no good. Long rebound, Fernandez, Solari able to pick it up. Swings it out, Kia wide open look for 3, no good, short. And Henderson with another rebound. That was probably the easiest one of the day for him. Bounce pass over to Griffin. Griffin just didn't catch it, was looking at the basket before he got the basketball, and now he fouls Fernandez Solari running back up the floor. So 1-1 for Mateo Fernandez Solari, as now Barstow in the bonus. Both teams in the penalty at this point in time. Misses the first of the 1-1, and then King Miller is fouled. Miller makes the first. Cougars able to get the offensive rebound, and then Corwin Smith on a little jumper. A 28-point lead now for COC. Taylor fouled way outside the painted area, was actually outside the three-point line, just driving. Free throw misses. Barstow able to pull down the board, but they missed on a 3, and the Cougars want to run the floor the other way. Griffin to the basket. He's fouled and will go to the line. Griffin misses the first. Second, no good. Galgano on the putback didn't go. Taylor able to bring down the rebound. 3-on-1 the other way for Barstow. Here's Christensen, will drop it off to Fernandez Solari. Now Christensen, a three-pointer, no good. Burrell Bonham in the game, pulls down the rebound and the putback there. McCray back in the game for the Cougars. Henderson had the steal but dribbled it off the end line, so it'll stay with Barstow here. Burrell Bonham couldn't miss the turnaround jumper. Henderson, a jumper that he thought wasn't going to go in, who followed it up to try and get the rebound. And trust yourself a little bit more there, young man. He's got 21 and 13. Taylor with 26 in the basketball will kick back. And a travel going to be called against Campbell. Taylor with 26, Fernandez Solari with 20 for Barstow. For the Cougars, 6 in double figures. Henderson with 21, Galgano with 13, Conlon, Reyes, Miller all with 11. Barrientos with another bucket, and now he's got 12. He's the final guy in double figures. On the other side, bucket good. As Rashawn Burrell Bonham able to knock it in. It's 109 to 80. Barrientos missed. Henderson just padding his stats, the putback there. He's got 23 and 14 now. And then Taylor, same thing on the other side, padding his stats a little bit. He's got 26 and 10, so a double-double for him as well. Griffin drives, throws one up, and he gets it to go. Circus shot that falls. Air ball from Burrell Bonham. A substitution timeout called by the Cougars. Devagian and Gregorio coming back on. 2:38 to go. Cougars 113, Barstow 82. Fernandez Solari, another steal. Drives the other way. He's fouled and will go to the line. Both from Mateo Fernandez Solari good. He's got 22 now. He'll check out. Bench is emptying for the Cougars. Barstow, who's had a lot of guys into the game, and their bench has pretty much been empty for a little while here, trying to get something going. Howard back in the game. Here's McCray. Got it to Caston, lost it. Burl Bonham wants to run the other way. Kicks corner three. Christensen, no good. Hit the side of the backboard on its way up. Cougars will run the other way to Bagian. He'll step back and take a three. Short. Caston with the rebound. Jumper from just in front of the foul line, no good. Christensen tries to pull down the rebound. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow with Barstow. And with 1:42, the Vikings will inbound from underneath their basket. King Miller back into the game. Dylan Griffin off. As Kia will run it up the floor. Moving screen going to be called against Howard. So good offensive performance from COC. Shooting 56% from the floor, 41 of 37, 11 of 30 from three. At this juncture in the ball game. One thing to maybe clean up going ahead is the turnovers, 25 of them against the Cougars, but 54 rebounds, 18 offensive boards, 36 on the defensive glass. As Kia, a little floater that doesn't go. Miller will run it ahead. The Bagian three-pointer, no good. 60 seconds left. Caston pulls down the offensive rebound. Goes out off of Barstow. And Debagian on the inside gets his first bucket. And an offensive foul called on Barstow with 30.7, so the Cougars will retake possession here with a 31-point lead. Inside of 20 seconds to go. Cougars can just cruise here. Game clock and the shot clock maybe a half a second difference. So they didn't even have to take one if they don't want. Instead we get a whistle with 11.3. A foul called against Barstow, so it'll send Caston to the line. But the Cougars will pick up the win. They'll improve to 2-0 on the young season. Good performance for Howard Fisher's side as the offense rolling on all cylinders once again. First of two was good. Barstow going to dribble out the final few seconds. And that'll do it. The Cougars take it 116-84. Good performance for COC. They win the Clash at Canyons tip-off event. Go 2-0 on the week. And they take the win. We thank you for joining us here on the Cougar Sports Network for this one. Don't forget, switch over. Basketball coming up on the Cougar Sports Network at 6 o'clock. A big top 10 SCFA matchup. The undefeated number 3 ranked Ventura Pirates And a 7-1, 7th ranked COC Cougars on the Cougar Sports Network. Have a good rest of your night, everybody.